I thank my New York colleague and friend, and Madam Speaker, I rise today in strong opposition to H.R. 8, which should be more appropriately named the Job Prevention and Recession Protection Act. We always hear talk about tax reform, but the only solution my colleagues on the other side of the aisle have to offer is an extension of the failed policies that skyrocketed the debt and contributed to this current state of the economy. My Republican colleagues say their plan will create jobs. If that's true, why didn't it work during the Bush administration when we lost millions of jobs? The Republican philosophy always seems to be to help the wealthy and give the back of their hand to the middle class. So let's put this in perspective. At the same time the majority demands we give the wealthiest a break, they cut Medicaid and Medicare, early education programs, Title X family planning, and food stamps, and the list goes on and on. Madam Speaker, I'd laugh if this wasn't so tragic. Our government should be about giving everyone a fair chance and making sure that we help the middle class and working people. But unfortunately, the current Republican philosophy seems to make it easier for those who are already ahead and more difficult for everyone else. The Republican proposal would give our military soldiers a tax increase while giving millionaires and billionaires a huge tax break. That's why I strongly support the Democratic substitute introduced by Congressman Levin. Our substitute is in stark contrast to the billion-dollar boondoggle proposed by the majority. Our proposal continues the tax cuts for the middle class and requires the wealthiest to pay their fair share, as well they should. Until we can have a meaningful debate about actual tax reform, the Democratic proposal is the only one worth supporting. Madam Speaker, I urge my colleagues to oppose H.R. 8 and to support the Democratic substitute. And I yield back.